Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Meet Mama Duara, President Muhammadu's relative, who is allegedly tormenting Aisha Buhari in Aso Rock. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. We want to say a big, huge, and massive thank you for your huge and continuous support. We really, truly appreciate you. God bless you. My people, we've been presenting and reporting you, keeping you up to date with all that has been going on with regards to the Aso Rock. We know that there was gunshot a few days ago, relating to Aisha Buhari and one of Buhari's aide, who they said went to Lagos, even in the time of interstate lockdown, came back and refused to self-isolate. Aisha Buhari said to him, please do isolate yourself for 14 days so as not to put any other person or any of us in the position of catching coronavirus in case. And the guy said, you know what, madam, do your worst. Nobody has regard for her anymore because the cabal are the ones ruling. We have no President Muhammadu Buhari to give clear-cut direction into the state of the country or the affairs. He cannot even protect his wife. Like we heard, the guy is seriously ill, but they will not tell the nation so as not to impeach him and put somebody that is more competent. That is not even the bone of contention. If Buhari is ill and for any reason he cannot discharge the office of his duty, what happens to the vice president? What happened? But you know one thing with men love to hold on to power. You saw all that happened. The president could not even arise and speak on behalf of his wife. Not a single word from the president, the husband of Aisha Buhari. Well, what we allegedly heard is that he has a dementia or is seriously ill. But even with that, what we are now hearing, we are getting reports from either Femi Adesina or Garuba Shehu. Are these the leaders of the country? Are these the people who we elected democratically into government? Are these the people that came to us with their manifesto and said, I want to change Nigeria? This is what I intend to do. Of course not. When a president comes in, he puts around himself, he employs some people who could strategically help him with governing the nation with governing the nation so as to be able to administer properly without oversight on some areas in the country. Well, apparently, Buhari's relative, cousin as the case will be, is tormenting Aisha Buhari because there is no man to speak for her. And Aisha Buhari is alleged that she's part of the big plot to cover up for Buhari. Hence, she cannot speak up and tell Nigerians true situations and tell Nigerians as it is, because when you have been part of the crime, your mouth becomes sealed when you are being oppressed. Let's get into the news and get all the details. On Saturday last week, Nigerians woke up to the news of Aisha Buhari's aide, who were arrested by the IGP in Aso Rock after he was reportedly returned from a trip and refused to self-isolate. Following his arrest and detention by the Inspector General of Police, Nigerians began to ask questions if the position of the First Lady of the country has become compromised or compelled elsewhere. What could have led to the arrest and detention of her top side aide in the Aso Villa? Although after the arrest, Aisha Buhari, however, asked the IGP of police to release her aide to her, but the IGP didn't obey the First Lady. It later took the IGP 48 hours before he could release him. Few days after the arrest saga, there was a rumor, gunshots from the villa, and it was reported that it was between Aisha Buhari's aide and the top aide of President Muhammadu Buhari. While reacting to the incident, President Muhammadu Buhari, please, he did not reply. It was Garuba Shehu that gave a statement. There is no Buhari replying. They should stop telling us Buhari is replying. Is it that Garuba Shehu or Femi Adesina or Lai Mohammed? So please, let's stop that. Let's continue with the news. Described the shooting of the villa as minor. After he made the statement, he has been receiving serious condemnations from Nigerians with serious accusation, accusing him of not capable of running the affairs of his home, let alone the country. It may interest you to know that Aisha Buhari years ago told the world that her husband's office as the president has been hijacked by cabals. She did. Have you forgotten? Where are the men? She made a statement. It was not a hidden fact. The First Lady claimed that her husband was not in full control of the country, which is true and is even becoming more apparent and clearer every single day of the affairs of the country, as the cabal would not let him do things on his own accord. Of course, it's true. It's no longer news that President Muhammadu Buhari, former chief of staff, late Abba Kyari, and Aisha Buhari were not good friends before he died of COVID-19 in March this year. It is believed that Abba Kyari, Mama Dara, and Dr. Madid Takwa are part of the cabal Aisha Buhari was talking about. In a trending video and audio that went round last year, where Aisha Buhari would be heard exchanging words with some of the sets of the individuals have been allegedly come back from a long trip and we are refusing to isolate in the villa. Aisha in that video was very furious and pained. She was heard mentioning the names of Mama Dara and her children. After the video went viral, Nigerians again began to question us about Aisha Buhari's position in Aso Rock if she's no longer the first lady of the country. Aisha, in a countless occasion, has shown no sign of weakness as she has continued to speak up every time she feels something was not right in the country or in the villa. This is, of course, which makes her more enemies than friends. When the news of the arrest of her aides was made public, all fingers were pointed at Mama Dara for being responsible for the RIF in Aso Rock, and his major aim is to strip the First Lady of her security details. For those who don't know who Mama Dara is the cousin of President Muhammadu Buhari and one of his closest supporters. He was a newspaper journalist who was an editor of the First Nigeria from 1969 to 1973. According to reports, in the late 70s, he served on several government boards and agencies, including the News Agency of Nigeria. And in 1980, he was the chairman of the Nigerian Television Authority and Africa International Bank. Mama Dara is the nephew and longtime close associate of President Muhammadu Buhari and a prominent member of Kaduna Mafia, a loose group of Nigerian businessmen, civil servants, intelligence, and military officers from northern Nigeria. Mama Dara was born November 9th, 1939. This well-educated and influential personality is the man. Mama Dara is ungraduately the second most popular man in the presidency administration. In fact, he says he's the most powerful than President Muhammadu himself. This educated and influential person is the man and the brain boss presently since the death of Abba Kyari. He rules and wants to control Aisha Buhari, which she does not want, and has led to so many disturbances you have been hearing and rumor from the Aso Villa. My people, this is what is going on right now as we speak. President Muhammadu Buhari's wife, Aisha Buhari, is on serious torment from the hands of these powers that be in Aso Rock. As we speak, this woman is being tormented. But guess what? I don't take side with her and I don't share in her sympathy at all. You may say I'm callous and I'm not being understanding, but I beg your pardon. This woman, if she has something to say to Nigeria that will deliver the nation from unruly nature of what is going on in the presidency, she should speak, and that will put her in a noble position that will make Nigerians love and respect her and say, for once, a woman delivered a nation. Please, people, note it. No matter the rumor, it has not been officially made clear that it has not been officially announced or put out there that President Muhammadu Buhari is dead. And so every word you are hearing of his incapability and consistency of him not being there is only an alleged situation. And so therefore, we as news people are not, I repeat, entitled to say it out there that President Muhammad allegedly is dead. If he is, there should be an official statement declaring to that. But what is happening in the country is that a lot of cover-up is going on. And what I am saying is, if Aisha Buhari knows anything that would deliver Nigeria from this wrong turn that Nigeria has taken, if she can put her words out there and say these are facts, these are figures, these are evidences that can save the nation, then I would take side and sympathize with her thoroughly, clearly, and correctly. Anyway, my people, what do you think? Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We want to say a big thank you. God bless you. Thanks for always being there and your huge and massive support. God bless. Bye for now.